Just in time for the holidays, the Splinterlands blockchain-based game has blessed its players with yet another rewards nerf. Or is this apparent rewards nerf really a covert strategy for beating back the bots and giving the game back to gamers? I'll let you be the judge, because in today's video we are talking all about soulbound reward cards in blockchain-based games. What does it mean for the game? What does it mean for the bots? But most importantly of all, what does it mean for you, the player? Before starting today's video, I just wanted to give a big thank you for all the support, but also let you know that I'm really working hard to build up my channel. So if you could support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, or even sharing it with a friend that you think might be interested, that would mean the world to me. So without any further ado, thanks again for the support, and let's jump into today's video. Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is the Part-Time Economist, and in today's video, we are talking all about soulbound reward cards in the Splinterlands blockchain-based game. Now, I know we're talking about crypto, we're talking about NFTs, so I want to be 100% clear. This is not a financial advice video. This is not an investment video. You shouldn't play or not play this game based on what I say here today. I'm simply bringing this up as a teaching point of how hard it is to balance reward systems in blockchain-based games where you're trying to reward players but also penalize bots. So we're talking about Splinterlands, but this could apply to any rewards-based blockchain game. So with that being said, let's get into it. In today's video, I want to very briefly start off by recapping what Splinterlands is and how the current reward system is set up. After that, we'll talk about soulbound reward cards, what even are soulbound things, and what role are they going to play in the game. And then lastly, we'll kind of give my thoughts on what this means for the game, as well as the players and, of course, the bots. So, with that being said, Splinterlands is a blockchain-based trading card game where you essentially collect various trading cards that are represented as NFTs, and you use them to battle against your opponents. Now, there are two key selling points of any blockchain-based game. Again, not just Splinterlands, any blockchain-based game. Number one, you own your assets. So if I have these trading cards, obviously I can use them in matches, but let's suppose I get sick and tired of playing Splinterlands. I can sell these assets and get some of my money back, which is really cool. Something you can't do with a traditional game, right? On top of that, there's some kind of earning potential, right? Earnings are going to vary depending on what level you play at, how many cards you have, but at some level, you do have the ability to earn for doing something that you supposedly enjoy anyway, which, again, you can't really do with traditional games. So pretty cool there. Now we need to understand how the current reward system is set up, because in my opinion, it's a huge drawing point of Splinterlands. Just as fair disclosure, I've been playing Splinterlands for about 3 years now. Again, not saying you should play it, or you shouldn't, just kind of to give you some context. And one of the things that I liked the most is you can do so much with your assets. You see here that you've got, with each reward chest that you open, you have a 33% chance of getting the SPS cryptocurrency. This is a liquid cryptocurrency. You can literally take your earnings out of the game, sell them on a crypto exchange, cash them out, and go buy groceries, go buy gas, go buy Christmas presents, literally with crypto that you have earned from playing a game. And that is beyond cool in my opinion. Not only that, and this is where Splinterlands really stands out, you don't just get some made-up cryptocurrency, you can earn rewards cards. So each chest that you open has about a 23% chance of getting an additional trading card. You can use this card in the game, right? Maybe it's a key card that helps you win more matches. Or if you don't like that trading card, you can sell it for crypto. Again, gas, groceries, presents. Or you can sell it for crypto and get a different card that someone else might have earned, but they don't want. So really cool that you don't just get the crypto, but also additional trading cards. It really makes you feel like you have a stake in the game when you don't just get, again, some made up crypto, you get a card that is yours. Now, some of the assets in the game are illiquid. This means that they help you in the game, but you can't really cash them out. You see here we've got potions. Essentially what those do, there's a 33% chance with each chest that you open that you get a potion. All this really does is if you're opening a booster pack, it increases the chances of some of the cards in that pack being either legendary or gold foil. Merits, again, they help you in the game. They don't really do much outside of the game. And then, of course, the booster packs, those are kind of the grand prize. It gets you 5 additional trading cards, but your actual chance of getting one of those packs is quite low. So this sounds like the ideal system, right? I literally play this game. The better I do, the more I win. I get all these rewards. I can literally make my living off of this game. But that's where bots come in. As a player, you're going to be limited to how many matches you can play. As a bot, and for those of you who may not know, a bot is just a computer program that plays the game on your behalf. A bot can play match after match after match, nonstop, 24/7, 365 a year, and it can just keep going. It doesn't even care if it wins a specific match because it's just going to keep playing, and over time it will accumulate rewards. And what does it do with those rewards? Well, a player might say, hey, I believe in the long-term future of this game. I like the game. I'm going to keep my cards. I'm going to level them up. A bot doesn't do that. It just says, hey, I've got these rewards. I'm dumping them on the market. And what does that do? Well, the bot can earn, not because it's better, but just because it plays more matches, it can earn more than players. It sells all these things on the market, which pushes down the price. This means that you, as a player, maybe you got a card and there was only 10 of it, right? It was very valuable. Well, now there's these bots that are earning the same cards and they're getting thousands of them. They're selling them on the market. So now your card isn't really worth much. So bot farming of these rewards pushes down the earned real value for players, and the team is trying to find a solution for this. One of the potential solutions that they have is something known as soulbound reward cards. And what a soulbound reward card is it's just like in the past where you could get a card for winning a match. Again, you get a card here, but it cannot move. It's tied to your specific cryptocurrency wallet. You can't sell it, you can't trade it, you can't upgrade it. Well, you can upgrade it, but again, it still just stays in your account. And the idea here is that if you're a player, right? If you're a player, we're going to give you this asset, and it's going to be a powerful asset, and you can use it to win more matches, to get into higher levels. And this card, even though you can't immediately sell it on the market, it's going to increase your long-term earnings in the game as you play more matches and so on and so forth. If you're a bot, this is going to hurt you because you're a bot. You don't care about building up your account in the game. You just want to earn assets and then dump them. And if instead of giving you a 23% chance of a liquid card, now you have a 23% chance of an illiquid asset, it becomes less profitable for you to farm those rewards. At least that's the theory, but here's where it goes wrong. First off, let's talk about the monetary aspect. If we're giving someone a reward card, a soulbound NFT that they can't sell, they can't trade, and we're saying, hey, the more you use this card, it's powerful, it's going to help you win more matches. The idea is the more you play, you win matches because you have this soulbound card, right? The benefit, the value of that soulbound card increases the number of matches you play. Well, who's going to be able to play more matches? A human or a bot that runs nonstop forever and ever? Of course, the bot is going to be able to get more value out of that NFT. So from a monetary standpoint, yes, the bot won't immediately dump some reward card on the market, but what it will do now is it has a more powerful asset that it can keep accumulating more of, get into higher levels, and as we saw, it still has that 33% chance of getting the SPS crypto, so it's going to earn more of that. It just dumps more SPS, so yeah, instead of winning SPS and rewards cards, now it just earns more SPS and dumps that, further pushing down the price. But on top of that, you take away a massive part of the fun factor of the game. So one of the cool things about every single rewards chest that you open in Splinterlands, you know there's a very small chance, but you maybe, just maybe, could pull out a card that's going to be worth $10, $50, $100, sometimes over $1,000. And yes, that chance is very, very small, but it is still there. That's why people play the lottery, right? It's that chance of getting something that could completely change your day, your week, or, obviously if you won the lottery, could change your entire life. The same thing here with getting these traditional reward cards, right? You can get it, you can sell it to someone else. Maybe it's a cool card, maybe you don't sell it, but the fact that you can is so cool. Now, if you get a Soulbound card, yeah, maybe you get a really cool, really powerful card, but in order to get any value out of that, you're going to have to play 100,000 matches to break even, right? It's not exactly the same there. But even more importantly than that, I would argue that Soulbound cards replacing traditional cards really makes Splinterlands a lot more like just a traditional game anyway. How is earning an in-game asset that you can't move out of the game, how is that any different than unlocking a perk in Call of Duty or some racing game? Yeah, you upgrade your weapon. Yeah, you get a faster car, and maybe you win more matches because of that, but what's the difference between a Soulbound NFT that you can't move out of your wallet and some kind of skin or some new weapon that's assigned to your account on a centralized server, right? In my opinion, if we're saying that the selling point of crypto games is not just the reward potential, but the ability to own your assets, if I own something, I should be able to sell it. I should be able to give it away. And I think that takes away a large part, not just of the fun factor, but the core premise of blockchain-based games. And I know people have talked about, well, maybe we're going to introduce this new cryptocurrency on top of DEC and SPS and vouchers. We're going to introduce this new thing called Splinter Coins, and if you get enough of those, you can maybe make this Soulbound card to where you can sell it. I mean, come on. At some point, we've got 3 different cryptos in the game. Anything that a blockchain-based game does, where the reward value is dependent upon the number of matches played, right? If it's just a numbers game, the bot is going to win every single time, no matter how you structure it, right? The team kind of has, and again, I want to be clear, I think the team has the best intentions. I've been following the game for years. I think they have the best intentions. They're trying to balance a complex ecosystem in the middle of a bear market. Obviously, it's something very challenging to do. But I think they need to understand anything that relies on brute force, right? The number of matches you play, that will favor the bot every single time. You can say, well, we're only going to give you Soulbound reward card, and the more matches you play, you get more SPS. Again, who can play more matches, the human or the bot? You can say, well, we're going to give you a Soulbound reward card, but you've got to earn Splinter coins now to make them non-Soulbound. Again, who's going to earn more coins? It's going to be the bot. So I don't really know that I have a complete answer for this, other than to say that the key premise of blockchain-based games is, number 1, some kind of pathway to monetization, and number 2, ownership of your assets. I see this move towards Soulbound reward cards not really fixing the bot problem, simply because, it comes down to the number of matches that you play, right? And then also I see it kind of a move away from these principles of blockchain gaming. On top of that, we see the team talking about, well, maybe we need KYC. Again, I don't know the exact answer here. And this video really goes beyond even Splinterlands, because any blockchain-based game is going to have to fight with this. How do we develop a reward structure where players that do well, right, players that invest into the game by playing more matches, we want to reward them, right? We want a player that plays 100 matches a day and wins. We want them to be more rewarded than someone that plays a match every week, right? But at the same time, how do we balance that against bots that can play thousands of non-stop matches? I don't know. Maybe it's something to where your rewards depend not just on winning a match, but your win rate, right? Your percentage. Maybe it's something where no matter how good you do, you only can play 5 matches a day, something like that. I don't know exactly what the solution is, but I do think it's an interesting concept. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you next time.